So my mentor, David Kais, told me something about the value of mentoring that I finally understood today. He said that the mentoring is as valuable to the mentee. That sounds really interesting. He's not very minty. To the person doing the mentoring as it does to the person receiving the mentoring. And I finally understood it today. I had an opportunity last night. Someone asked me, a friend asked me for help, for advice on a parenting situation that he was in. And as he's talking to me about his situation, I'm realizing that I have a very similar situation that I'm working on myself. And so I've been putting effort, I've been putting energy into figuring out this solution. And I'm at the point where I know the answer. I'm working on applying it. I'm having a hard time. I'm still struggling. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm having a hard time applying just what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. So as I'm talking to my friend last night, we spent about an hour on the phone, and I'm teaching myself as much as I'm teaching him. I'm putting into words what it is that I've learned, what it is that I'm trying to do, and now I'm teaching it. And there is so much value. It is said that you become an expert in something by learning it, doing it, and teaching it all at the same time. And it's really interesting to teach something as you're learning it, as you're doing it, because you're not an expert. However, the fact that you are in the situation gives you a lot of credibility and insight that someone who is a quote-unquote expert may not necessarily have the hands-on application advice that is perfect for the situation. So after about an hour of teaching myself as I'm teaching my friend, I realized a little bit more what I need to apply. And I had an opportunity this morning to apply what it is that I was teaching last night. And while I've been struggling with it for a couple weeks now, after having that experience, it just clicked. I had an amazing moment with my son and was able to break through some things that I've been working on doing for a while. And it all just was natural and worked, and I felt like I actually knew what I was doing in the situation for the first time in a couple weeks since I determined to figure this out. So as you learn, as you apply, teach what you're learning, teach what you're applying. And even if the only person who's listening to you when you teach is yourself, that's going to move you closer and closer to a qualified individual that people are going to want to listen to. So teach, whether people are listening to you or not. Continue with the blog, continue with your videos, whether people are listening or not, because you will improve you through the process. And as you improve you, that's when you will attract people who want to follow you. Learn, teach, do. That's how you become an expert.